Hey, welcome back to Major Talk Weekends. What's up?
What's happening?
Hey,
We have Ashley.
as our
Hi,
guest
y'all.
today.
Yes. All right, today's topic. After a breakup, do you need what?
Me
Do you
time.
Oh, do you need me time or do you
jump
Jump
back
back
in
in.
a relationship?
okay, do you jump back into a relationship? So what do y'all think?
I need some me time, especially if it was a bad breakup.
Yeah.
Cause
For
I need
me,
to
Yeah,
focus
it
on
all
myself.
depends on how the breakup ended. If it was bad, then yeah, I need some me time. But if we was just mutual and we decided amongst each other to go our separate ways, then 9 times out of 10, nah, I ain't waiting.
I don't think I know how to get me time. Shit, I be like, where you at? After like a day or two. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Well,
got
yeah,
issues.
I feel the same. I do be wanting me time. I think it's just to spread my wings though. Check out my options of things.
Yeah.
hmm But
Okay.
yeah,
um,
I know
I
some
guess that
people though that I've heard their stories when they can't even break up with the dude they with until they, no matter how much they doing to them, until they get somebody else. Like that bad.
Yeah.
Not even a
I
couple
think I'm
days.
that person.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like
wow.
I always gotta have somebody.
yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That's my problem. Like I don't like to be alone.
it's that's what I was about to say. It's a fear of being
Being by
alone.
myself.
But see, me, the reason why I feel like I need I need me time now, or I would need me time, is because I had to go through being by myself. Like I was forced to be by
hmm
myself, and after a while, I realized that being by myself wasn't all bad. Like
Hmm.
it's not all
Right.
bad. Like having me time and getting to know me and what I really want. It was it was hard at first, but after a while, it was cool. I could do what I want to do.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got people telling me stuff like that too. That like what you just said, but I haven't tried it yet.
hmm
I want to try getting to know me and being by myself sometimes or whatever. But with a breakup, I mean, I have sat for like a week at the most by myself. But the whole time I'm by myself, I don't want to be by myself. I'd be like, forget it. I'll just forgive you. You know what I mean? Because I'd
hmm
be like, I don't like being by myself. I really don't like sleeping by myself because I'm used to having a significant other. So
Right.
when I sleep by myself, I can't sleep. You know what I mean?
hmm
I feel like I sleep more better with my significant other with me. If I gotta sleep alone, I have sleepless nights.
Right.
So I think
I
that's
mean,
another reason why I jump back in a relationship, whether I feel like what he did was wrong, or how bad it was. I forgive quicker because
hmm
I try to get out of that, and then I go into a depression or whatever, and so to make myself feel better, I try to fill that void in by letting him just come back because I can't handle being alone.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
And I know, that sometimes is not good. And
Yeah.
I know it's not good. But that's why I'm saying, like, I know I need to figure out a way to work on that. Because
Yeah.
not saying that with a breakup that we may not get back together, but I do need to practice on being alone and being by myself and being able to sleep by myself and
Yeah.
not feeling like, oh, I can't sleep because I don't have a man laying next to me. That's not good. I know it ain't.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I don't want my kids, I got all girls, so I don't want them to grow up and feel like that either. I
hmm
want y'all to be able to feel like if you're being treated wrong and you have to break off on a relationship, don't just go back just based on I'm alone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because then you won't never get anything accomplished. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like sometimes being away from somebody, which I know it, sometimes being away from somebody makes the relationship stronger because you do get
hmm
to I know all of this stuff, but when it hits me and reality hits me, I can't deal with being alone. And I know I need to be alone, but it's hard. And I know that's something that I'm going to work on. And I'm 32 years old, and I haven't even worked on that. So I feel like in this group, I'm the broken one. I'm the one that need to get it together.
Mm-mm.
For real.
I
Hmm.
think we all have them days to where, especially when you first break up, it's always hard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You have to go literally like if you can go a whole month, you probably will be good. But
Yeah.
if them first weeks,
But that first,
it be
month be the hardest though.
yeah.
That
That's
first
what I'm
30
saying. If
days
you can
be
go
the
past that
hardest.
month,
Yeah.
then you probably be okay.
Yeah.
You'll get used to it.
'Cause
But
I'm telling
them
y'all.
weeks before, like it is like
Yeah.
it's
And see me in the beginning when that hit hard, I'm that one that be like, I can't take it no more. I give in. You know what I mean? And sometimes, majority of the time, I be the one to break first.
right.
Like I ain't gonna lie, I took a week off without speaking to them or
right.
texting, calling, nothing. But eventually, I'll be the first, the majority of the time, to break in. Whether I just send a message, just even let him know I'm thinking of him, and it could be a bullshit message. But I just want him to have that attention, so that eventually we'll talk, and then I'll be like, well, come home, or let
Right.
me see you, let's meet up, or whatever.
Right.
And you know, eventually where that lead up to.
Right.
You know, us coming back home together or whatever. No matter who it was that was at fault,
Right.
because I,
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta have
Yeah.
forgiveness too, especially if you really care for somebody.
yeah,
That's the main thing. But I feel like when you do break up, it is like it take a very long time to just get up. Especially it depends on how many years y'all got in too.
Exactly.
It takes a lot to get
Right.
over that person.
Oh, and another thing, I've been in a relationship, my last relationship before the one I'm in now. Now, that relationship, we broke up, and the cause of it, I'm not going to say, but it was so severe to where I knew I couldn't turn back and be back in that relationship. But what I did was jump right back into another one.
Right.
Because I knew I couldn't be with him no more. I knew that was a no,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what. And it was only for about a month that I was by myself. But when I say sleepless nights, stress, all of that was involved. And then it was like getting with that person that I'm also with now. Soon as he jumped, I bit because I felt like I needed to be with somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the relationship took off quick. We didn't really know likes or dislikes, or you know what I mean. And
Some
to
men
this
prey
day,
on
we
that
still,
too.
right? And
They
then
be
to this
preying
day,
on
I'm
it.
still working on it. Like in the beginning of that relationship, it was horrible, very, very horrible. But I feel like now it's been 2 years. It's kind of getting a little better because now we getting to learn each other. I'm learning stuff that I didn't know about him. He learning stuff that I didn't know about him. But when
Right.
you go into a relationship without knowing somebody, the beginning is rock hard. It's hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, back in the day, when I was out and had my breakups, I would get back in a relationship just because I got tired of giving my body to people. Like them was meaningless. Like,
Right.
so I just hopped right back into something like steady. Like, I don't want to mess around with different people like that. That's not me, you know.
And I
So
feel you, and that was one of my reasons
was just
also
like-
too.
yeah,
Because I'm that type. I respect my body, and it's like I feel like because you know, girls we horny too.
yeah.
We be wanting it too, and
Yeah.
it's like I'm not gonna keep laying down with different people either.
Right.
So just so I won't do that, I will jump back in it because I don't want to add another. You know how they say, add a body to me.
Right.
I ain't doing
Yeah.
that. I'm a female, so
Yeah.
Right.
So it ain't that easy
Right.
to just be alone like that. Cause when you get all this free time, you kicking it with this person, that person, and things
I
go
always
places.
just keep like maybe 2 guys. I always deal with. So it be 1 or 2. So I don't really, too much spread my wings, but
Go back to the same people and stuff.
yeah, just guys I used to mess with. It's always probably be nothing but that.
I start feeling
Yeah.
some type of way about that too. It'd be like that ain't enough for me. Like
I don't know. I just be in it to
I do,
get what I'm
like, I
trying to
don't know.
get,
right.
and I'm, but I feel like I liked it being by myself. It's less stress. You don't have to think about what somebody else is doing, or it's just less stress. Period.
Yeah.
Relationship is hard, so
It is.
I
it's
enjoyed being by
easier.
myself for the time that I was by myself.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but it did.
Right.
It did get boring.
Mhm.
Because I was by myself. Like I wasn't with nobody.
You gotta
for
treat it
year
like a
and
little
half,
game.
you
When
feel me?
you out there, you gotta treat it like men treat it. And then you gotta think about other things, because if most likely men, they have other women that they might be dealing with that you might not know about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even though you securing your body, thinking you're securing your body, it could be man out here sleeping with God knows who, and
Right.
you just sitting there, and then you end up with some type of disease or something.
Right.
So
Thinking
it be
that you protecting yourself and really you're not.
yeah. So
Right.
you got to pick the right man at the same time. Breakup is hard, but hey, sometimes everything is put in your life for a reason and taken out. So yes.
Yes. So, our
All right.
question.
Yep. Go ahead with the question.
The question of the day is, do you find yourself carrying your past relationships into the future?
Yes.
Only I say
do.
that only if I see things that they do. Like they seem like they do the same things, and they just remind me. Like it's like a little flashback. Like stuff that you didn't like, and you start noticing it in your new relationship. So that's what I think. I don't think it's necessarily. I think it can happen because you have insecurities already from your past, but bringing it to another relationship, you shouldn't. But
Right. I mean, I think
people
I
do
find
it.
myself doing that too because, and I mean in a negative way, like being in the relationship I'm in
Look,
now,
this
it's
thing
like
has to get up.
certain things I won't take from my significant other only because I dealt with it in my past relationship.
Right.
So it's already like I'm in this relationship and I'm not dealing with that. You know what I mean? It's because I dealt with it before. You know, and then I also see the other side, my other spouse, he brought a lot. He carries a lot, you know what I mean? And I be thinking like that's why we have a lot of issues because maybe what he dealt with in the past in his relationships, he believed that I'm that person too. I'm a different woman. You know what I mean? So we have them issues in the relationship too. And I'm like, you can't bring your old relationships into our relationship, regardless of what you dealt with. And I be seeing him I see him having little flashbacks where he may feel like I'm doing certain things that other women did to him. And I have to remind him I'm not that person. I'm not like that. I was never like what you call it, being younger. I wasn't wild at all.
Right.
At a certain, I mean, I did get wild at a certain point, but I was grown.
Right.
And that's only because I was single. That was only because the person I was with was in jail. So I felt single. You know what I mean? But other than that, yes, I see that happening a lot. And I think I brought a little too, but not as bad.
I try not to do it, but like you said, I don't care what relationship I've been in. That person always reminds me of something that happened in my previous relationship. Like, what? Am I doing? Am I picking the wrong people, or are you just? I mean, what's the problem?
Right.
Why do I keep seeing this? Repeated behavior in the people that I'm picking.
Yeah.
I said, this time around, I just fell back. I let them pick me. Just because to see if I see something different. And I see a lot of difference.
Right.
Now it's on me, you know what I'm saying? Because I brought things in a relationship and, it's like, Tawana,
Right.
he ain't him.
Right.
Stop trying to, treat him like that. He's not him. You got to fall back. You got to do this, situation a lot different than how you did, your previous situations. Because if not, you're going to ruin everything.
Right. Yeah. What about you?
I feel the same. Like, I mean, I bring it in, but it be some kind of sign or something that I get, or some kind of feeling that I get, and that's why I feel however I feel.
Yeah. I think that women have them intuitions though. So yeah.
Okay, so did we have any involved in this topic?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We got 4 comments. And we're not gonna say the names today. We're just gonna read the comments.
All right.
And this person said, yes, I hate that I do this. I'm not very loving, so when I love hard. So it takes me a long time to recover. Another person said, the one of he or she likes, pops will always have their back. Yesterday is gone. I guess that was supposed to go with the top comment. And this last person said, "Yep," and I hate it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Right.
So you can carry even not knowing like
Yeah,
that you
unknowingly,
doing it,
like,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
you can do it. So
I do. Yep.
and
But do
then
y'all think
easy.
that's a bad thing?
Yeah,
Or
it
is it a bad thing? Because sometimes you can bring things into a future relationship that's positive.
I
Right.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not always bad.
Mhm.
Where it becomes bad is when you bring the negative.
yeah.
Mhm.
When you bring the negative, because you can't treat everybody the same.
Right.
If you're gonna start off fresh, all the slates start out clean.
Right.
You can't hold on to something from your previous relationship and expect this person to react the same way because that's what you're used to. You know, you have to want different.
Yeah.
So you gotta look for different.
Right.
So if you bring in something positive, cool beans, but
Yeah.
if it's negative,
No.
throw it
Yeah.
out the window.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, this person we gotta understand everybody ain't no one person the same.
Right.
Right. That's true.
Mhm. I can feel it. I can dig it. I can dig it.
Okay, y'all. So the positive quote of today is be strong enough to let go and wise enough to wait for what you deserve.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
It goes it goes with these topics too.
Mhm.
Yep.
I was hoping so.
It goes with these topics.
It did go. It was perfect.
It was perfect.
Read that again one time. I like that.
Be strong enough to let go and wise enough to wait for what you deserve.
Man, I felt that.
Yep. Yes.
100%.
Thank you guys.
All right, y'all. So
All right.
like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos. Remember to hit the bell. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Major Talk Weekends. And that's it.
Thank
All
y'all.
right.
Thank you.
Bye.